Hey, this is Smeej. This video was recorded on Twitch, so if you want to watch more casts or me feeding MMR, come check it out. Alright, what's up everybody? Gonna be doing a little voiceover here talking about how the lanes went. Got two Marana games coming at ya. If I win both, then we're gonna get the rank up here as is in the title. That's the way I see it. Yeah, we get into this game one. Spirit Vessel. Talking a little bit in the Twitch VOD about my thoughts on who I'm going to be laning against. It turns out to be a Lich and a Sven. So I end up picking up that magic wand against the Frost Blast spam. And I believe I even talk about buying a Spirit Vessel against a Timber Saw. So these are some of the greater thoughts I have, like some macro thoughts coming into the game. Laning against us. Really trying to get these thoughts out of the way before the action even starts. You know, just trying to make a plan before we get into the lane. Sven Lich? But right now we're just waiting for that. Starstorm is probably the play. That minute 0 bounty coming out. With the pug now, we might be able to get first blood here if I land this arrow, so I'll be seeing what I can get away with. We go.
To the pit.
More beds, please.
I did deny the bounty. I think it was probably fine.
Of course.
Yeah, I landed that arrow and I had to skill it to get that kill, which isn't always ideal. But if I get a first blood, you know, that's always worth it. Otherwise, I would always prioritize getting Starstorm first, so I can trade with the enemy a lot more efficiently. Trying to get that second Starstorm to land, but you know, I'm making good use of this arrow. It comes out onto the Lich, and that's another favorable trade as the lane just begins here. Nature's Prophet as well, abusing his right click. Okay, we got the regen. And I'm just tanking a bunch of Frost Blasts, which is don't let him block our hard camp. Feeling pretty good for me because I'd rather them be blasting me than my Nature's Prophet. So I've got the full attention of the Lich here. I ate another blast. Already 5 charges on the stick though. So we're sitting pretty and we bring out more regen. That, you know, he can waste spells on me. A little bit of trouble. Trying to save him. I can't get the arrow because the creeps blocked me. I miss. I missed this Sven, I guess.
Cower before us.
But he's like, okay.
Of course.
He comes back. This is insane.
On track.
So that's probably not the best, because Sven got the kill first.
To the battle.
But I mean, I still got a kill, so it is what it is. We're both gonna come back with regen. And I'm like watching if the Lich is gonna unblock the small camp. He hasn't done it yet. It's already past the 2-minute mark, and he's pretty slow. Taking a bit too much harass here for my tastes, but Sven is frustrated. He's pushed pretty close to our tower, and he just has to run away after that, so it's alright. And I'm bringing out some regen. Yeah, that hurt. No sign of the Lich at all. He's like in the jungle, I think we just saw in our ward. Camp still unblocked. 3 minutes coming up, and the Sven must be frustrated. I think Lich is back though, I gotta be careful.
Stars.
Sven desperate for farm, we're just pushing him away though. Can't get anywhere near our creeps, and where's Lich?
Leap forward.
One block, I guess. He's back, but he's just blasting me again. He's not doing great.
Leap forward.
Small camp still blocked. I get the large unblock, but it's looking like it doesn't even matter at this point. The damage to Sven has been done.
To the battle. Star for. We ride.
More tangos. Always good.
Forward by bounds.
With me.
On the prowl.
Say things are going great. I like it.
Agreed.
We got pretty crazy for that kill there. Using all of our leap charges, but you saw how slow the Lich was on that frost armor.
Of course.
Oh, and I ate my branch, so there goes that
On
magic
track.
wand. Blast me, come on. And after that engagement, I'm pretty sure Sven TP'd out of the lane, and
Forward.
we've pretty much taken over. It seems like a GG lane here.
Ours.
What's he gonna do? Stack it?
Good idea.
Sven, so why was he stacking that? I should have let him stack it.
Sparkles.
It would have been nice if he stacked it for us, because I could arrow more hard camp creeps. Lich is totally frazzled now. I don't think he has enough regen to even continue laning.
Forward, pet.
Yeah, Sven's back, but still can't lane. Not really last hitting. Lich
Under attack.
focusing me. I've still got tangos. I'm taking some damage here.
Stars. Forward by bounds.
Baited though. No, we're not gonna push
Since
this.
you
There's no way.
command it.
I'm pulling.
Agreed.
I'm low on regen. I need to sell this and buy
Leap
tangos.
forward.
Maybe another fight here. Lich had some aggro on our creeps. Sven surrounded by trees. Absolute disaster in the top lane for the side of Dire. I'm out of mana, but, you know, I'm just clicking him down. He's trapped. This is insane.
As you will it.
Yeah, it is insane, because usually don't win the lane this hard. In any game I play right now, and they just totally crumbled. The Lich might have been a Smurf. They might have been, you know, I don't know what was going on there, but a lot of things could have been done better.
On track.
I dragged the creeps off the tower. I just want to prioritize destroying your tier 1 as fast as possible. The hoodwink. Disconnect. It's 7 to 1. I mean, took the fucking tower at 7 minutes, and oh my goodness.
Your mid tower ain't doing
Yeah,
Prowl.
it. Hate to say it.
it's like a disaster all around this game. I don't really know how this position 5 Void Spirit managed to win bottom, but they won, and it's looking like Pugna won.
A penny wasted.
So we're just gonna cruise on out of this laning stage and see where it takes us. I'm just gonna feeling good though. 2 games until we rank up to Divine 4. Oops. And now that this laning stage is over, I gotta think about items I want to build to end this game. Did my ward get dewarded at some point?
On the prowl.
Looking for opportunities to rotate mid. That looks fine.
Forward, pet.
I might have been able to TP there and be there right now. I see a lot of activity under the tower that I'm not paying attention to. But Pugna's like Getting a double kill on his own, and Prophet's beat me to the punch. He's already mid. I got a pretty fast level 6 here, and I just put my team under cover, thinking there might have been some trouble, but they didn't even need it at all. So it's pretty much a wasted ult, and they've taken the mid tower. 9-1.
Just like that.
And I just have to make sure I play with my team, keep the snowball rolling. But now I notice that Hoodwink is beginning to throw.
Now your tree food.
A symptom of the 1-3-1 lanes here. Timber and Spirit Vessel's good versus him. I'm gonna continue my build.
The seeds of fortune.
Yeah, trying not to get too distracted by the Hoodwink. This game so easy. It always sucks when your team gets overconfident, when somebody starts to throw, the game turns into clown mode, and one of your teammates or you die with a bunch of net worth and EXP, and you feed it away to the enemies, and they come back and you lose. Those games are just full of salt. So yeah, we're gonna continue to build the Spirit Vessel, I believe. Continue to bully the Sven away from farming any creeps on the map. Things seem good right now. I mean, the tier 1 mid and top is taken. Even the in the bottom might fall soon. Trick's down there alone. TP mid.
I will be there. Mega kill.
Diamond. Good idea.
So after the Ling stage, I just want to identify which of my cores
Leap forward.
are the strongest right now and who are interested and looking to get into fights.
Agreed.
Once I identify that core, I try to stick relatively close to them and run around the map and
Forward, pet.
shadow them, so that if they get into a fight, I can always be there to back them up. In this case, I believe Pugna
As you command it.
is like one of the ultimate fighting heroes with his level 7, just his early levels, and his Nether Blast is so strong. If he just has any sort of lockdown, he can kill anyone in the game, as well as my Prophet, who's always going to be grouping up to take these early towers. He even took like that tier 2 top, which was very surprising to me. So I just need to kind of keep track of where these guys are going and stay in their general vicinity and continue to get farm where I can.
Tower's done for.
Shadows. Take us.
That's cold. You could
Forward
merely
by
hope to
balance.
amount even to nothing.
As you will it. Of course.
Where's Hoodwink?
Of course. Forward by bounds. Stars. Yes. Mm-hmm. Good
Going bottom.
idea.
Oh, no, our team's here. Yep, just farming up and trying to continue scaling. Continue winning fights. It's gonna be pretty easy though. So we're just enjoying the ride. Enjoying some fun farming. Enjoying a nice W.
Since you command.
And even if we think we are winning, we can always practice other things. That's why we always try to be in a good position with our team. Trying to put down good vision. and continue our thoughtful item builds, you know. Start position 5, I think it's okay. Here's a team fight, we're ready for it. They just are way too underleveled. Jug is soloing them, kinda.
Stars. Rain down.
Lots of damage on the tide. I'm sorry, I mean the temper. I thought for sure we would get them there, but he's got his reactive stacks. He's walking away.
Our fates.
Lost profit though. It's
We ride.
sad times. What?
Agree.
And there's the abandon, yeah. Hoodwink hasn't shown themselves in a long time after they fed mid about 2 or 3 times. We're gonna tap this ball in as if we're on the putting green. Just send it on home.
Yes.
If the enemy team will be so kind.
Forward by bounds.
But we've picked up that spirit vessel and now we just want to expedite the end of this game, so probably a meteor hammer or a drum would be good.
On track. Leap forward. To the battle. Starfall.
But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying your day or your night, wherever you are. And you're enjoying some relaxing gameplay. I'm just sitting here
Shadows take us.
recording this as it's going on and watching the Super Smash Bros. Melee major upset. I just saw Cody Schwab win a game versus Hungrybox. Watching the Twitch VODs. I'm a little late to the party, but you know. These are the things we do.
Pull roots and run.
Forward, pet.
Shit, we're going mid. And back to pushing. I mean, we've got Jug and Bug Knights and a Nature's Prophet. This game's gonna be over in like 2 minutes. And actually, I just watched a game between LGD and Outsiders from China where they won a game in about 18 minutes. I was thinking about that game I saw, or I casted that game. I was thinking about that game when we won this game, you know. Despite them having a griefer,
Good idea.
LGD, you know, how good of players must they be to win a game in 18 minutes against other professionals and like having not people griefing the game? They were just incredible that game.
Almost feel bad for your top tower.
On the prowl.
Heavy, ain't it?
I swear I heard the drum noise. I think that was game 1 actually. Oh. Game 1 of a 2-0 sweep. But I just noticed I think Jug has a drum. It's gonna prevent me from buying the drum, but maybe I'll just buy drum anyways. I don't know, this game's over. That's all I know.
Now that was
Starfall.
Oh, so much damage.
Rise.
It's only natural that the moon should rule the tide.
Yes. Starfall.
your top tower's getting all banged up.
We ride.
Your top tower's getting all banged up. There goes your top tower.
Of course.
The other fella's bottom tower. Nothing but fragments now.
I don't know why we're not hitting the ancient here, but
The other fella's bottom
Evil
half
curse.
is finished.
Oh, there we go. Yep. Just gonna walk right over there and finish this game off. Maybe one more fountain dive for the fun of it. I'm the one hitting the ancient, just trying to get us out of here. Flicking that baby down. GG. Oh my god. Can't be that easy, man. That's a little too easy. Yeah, I'm scared of how easy it is because I know I've got one game left if I want to rank up, and surely game 2 is not going to be as easy.
When I say a thing, you know.
And yeah, we're going to find out if it is or not. We're in game 2, and I'm Marana again. I'm always picking Marana, unless it's banned, or I try to pick ban it every game as a position 5 or 4. As you can see, the damage she outputs is just ridiculous with that Starstorm. She has an escape. And some really good follow-up with that arrow, which is, you know, her trademark spell. Don't want to skill my arrow if I don't have to. But I'm going to be against a Hoodwink. Or the supports are like a Hoodwink and a Dark Willow. I don't really see a potential for Speared Vessel. Oh no, he's going to walk into another...
We have no time.
Yeah, Slark is getting pooped on here. Very sad.
The battle waits
Enemy
for no one.
makes a good rotation at level 1.
Moving into position.
First feast.
And that's a very sad first blood for them. I tried to start out bottom.
We need to move.
You see, I throw away my prediction there. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, it's not going to happen. There's no way. But anyways, Slark died top. He's very weak, level 1. I mean, with his Essence Shift, he can definitely deal some good right clicks, but he's not going to be fighting more than one hero. So I stay bottom here, because I think with a Pudge and a Nyx, we have a very good chance of getting a first blood. Holding my spell.
Moving.
Holding that spell. To see what I'm going to need, I skill the Starstorm. And Hoodwink actually should have spotted me there, so that's very sus. Pudge, give me the hook. Gonna be chasing that Hoodwink. Hoodwink though walks right up the stairs. There's not really any juking point, so easy hook, I guess. And we do end up getting the second blood. Have I been saying first blood? I don't know, but we got second blood. And I immediately TP top. I know Slark, he needs my help. I begin right clicking. But yeah, no Spirit Vessel, so I'm gonna go the right click initial build. That means a Wraith Band, which I remembered the name of that item this time. Surprisingly, I'm doing the right clicks again. Bullying away this Night Stalker. I do know that I should try to do my best to get his regen down and get his health down before the nighttime comes. So that's the timer I'm working with. I really want to deal with him before the nighttime. Make him feel as weak as possible. But yeah, Dark Willow's not really showing, so I hide my courier. I don't know what's going on. They get a hard can't pull. This is actually a symptom of me getting that kill bottom. I was not set up to block these camps top, which is my fault. You know, I could have been here after the TP. I TP'd above the tower. I could have TP'd to the bottom of the tower and cut the tree and immediately block these camps, so this is my mistake here. Wink. Doing a good job harassing me, but I'm just not afraid of these brambles. Getting a bunch of clicks. One more click will do it. Stuck in the trees. That's my kill.
Destroy your
My kill. Which feels good, and I missed the pull. Try to pull. Because I'm too busy fighting with a Willow, which happens. She's gonna come back with regen though. I gotta be careful. I get ready for the pull. I almost missed this pull. I mean, I deny the range creep, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it's good for sure, but I wish I got it, you know, 2 or 3 of those creeps.
Come on, Sagan.
Cause Slark is still out there.
My help is
But the Willow's back. She's pissed. And actually, Night Stalker, he's been out of my scope for a few minutes here, so a few things are falling through the cracks.
They're here. We have no time.
One thing I did notice is that, oh my god, yeah, I touched a bunch of brambles there.
Be there.
I noticed this game that Night Stalker is very tanky. Like, my right clicks usually rip people apart. And this Night Stalker, this game just felt very tanky. Lots of HP, maybe some armor. I die to the Willow. Why the tip? Why the tip though?
No.
Yes, I get a tip there, even though I had killed the Willow initially. So
I refuse to lower myself.
playing with a mental damage warrior. Look at this guy,
And moving
and I know that that can be used against him later on in the game.
the battle awaits.
I'll just lay and wait for my tip to be ready. But I die. I try to bring my courier back, and it's the slowest goddamn courier on Earth. I felt like I was waiting in the fountain for years. So I try to TP, and I actually missed that courier. Now it's gotta walk the entire hemisphere, like, back to me. My god, that really felt bad. So there's about 3 big mistakes that have already gone on in this game.
Starlight.
Here I am, almost dying again to this Night Stalker.
I'm not walking.
I live though, and Dark Willow dies. I'm pretty messed up though.
Let's ride.
It's nighttime, help. And the nighttime has come, so yeah, another
Got to keep
failed objective. I've gotten some kills, you know, but
very dignified.
my regen is low, and Night Stalker
Learning to adapt.
has had a better than average lane, you know, a very good lane, I'd say. And it's now the 5-minute mark. He's gonna be very strong
Learn to control the need to keep moving.
with his boots and make sure no one's scouting his attack speed.
Riding.
Even Coddle, I see he's in the jungle pretty early against this Invoker, which to me is a pretty bad sign. I get caught out here, and I don't have any elite charges, so I know I'm pretty screwed. I just try to do as much damage as I can. But Willow's there as well, and I'm gonna fall. Slark needs to be very careful now. Slark actually should probably leave as soon as possible. Probably farm bottom.
This is mad.
So I guess I decide, since Slark is sticking around, I definitely need to defend him with my life. So I know he needs to get that 6 to at least
We need to move.
keep himself fairly healthy and able to
Your mid tower.
continue his farm.
Need to hurry.
Them dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
We need to keep moving.
And I guess I blocked the hard camp. I don't know.
Come on, Sagan.
I don't know if I even needed to do that. The lane is pretty over, it feels like.
I needed.
I guess. No. I mean, yeah, there's just no
Moving.
reason to block that.
We ride.
But the cliff has already been checked for their ward. I would like to... Yeah, I'm gonna ward their cliff. Just to get a little bit of sight on this Night Stalker. Look how fast he is. He's chasing down our Slark.
Can't stand around here.
Here comes Hoodwink. I just can't do anything about this. He's got no leap. He's got nothing.
We have no time. You
I just, like,
run.
cancel a clarity and run for my life. That's about all I can do.
And away we go.
And yeah, this game's feeling awful. So Slark is dead again.
Gotta get moving.
I need to look at where I can have a better impact on the game. Nighttime's
Come on,
just a little
Sagan.
too scary for us right now.
I can't sit here and wait.
Guess I'm gonna start with a stack.
Where to?
But I really need to think about if I can gank this Invoker or SF with this any of other of my teammates
No time
here.
to stand around.
And Slark actually TP's top again, which I actually
The battle waits.
really hate. He does not need to be here. However, Slark is not the chosen one. Instead, Night Stalker has found our Coddle. That's our mid.
Tower ain't doing
Say
too
good?
well.
Innocently farming in the top jungle. I miss my arrow, but
Bad news about your mid tower.
Need to hurry.
yeah, he was in trouble anyways, and Hoodwink is running around amok up here, and
My help is needed.
it's just a terrorizing night. First night for us.
We need to keep moving.
I don't remember if Slark dies again. If he does, it feels the worst. Here comes an arrow.
You are.
Yeah, surrounded by creeps. What can you do? So many heroes top. There's 4 heroes top. I'm getting gone on. And even a meteor hammer invoker. I leap into the enemy's loving arms and yeah, not good, not good. Not good. The chain feeding has not stopped. Flesh heap stack. Just gotta get past this in nighttime. We just need to stop the bleeding. So I'm gonna respawn. I've
Pretend that never happened.
got to make a decision. Where can I make plays?
Bram always
Okay,
hates this
Nyx has Impale.
part. Hurry up, Sagan.
Stay out of vision. Always important to stay out of vision.
In no time to
I
delay.
make the long loop around. I get lucky. Terrorblade walks into me,
You succumbed without much.
and it's an easy Impale.
By Night Saber's grace.
And that Nyx has a Meteor Hammer as fast as the Invoker, so I guess
I need it.
we got that going for us. At least we got some decent lockdown.
Moving into position.
And Coddle has joined us bottom.
We need to
Some decent push opportunities coming out. So it's not all bad. I mean, it's definitely not over. And it's much better than being top as well, as it has just become daytime. Which we love.
go, Sagan.
And here comes the enemy team. They would like to fight for this tower. They just took top, so they have no really better place to be. And it's looking like we're actually winning this fight. Dropping the vision, taking care of this Invoker. But the enemy's kind of fucking up here.
My training won't fail.
Coddle playing with fire, actually running into their own heal, which is nice. Nice play, and this Night Stalker had a really good early game now. It's kind of getting stuffed a bit. What the hell's going on over here? 5 heroes bottom, and making a show of force here, which I love. I try to make a prediction for the Night Stalker, so I jump up and Starstorm, thinking I can catch him flapping his wings, but he's actually gone. He's pretty low HP.
No time to stand around.
Yeah, a successful little incursion on the bottom lane.
Get to it.
So that's a good start to turning this thing around.
Put me in a bind.
But now I need to continue this momentum and stick with my fighting heroes.
Around here.
Nyx has Impale, Pudge has Hook. I just need to be there to follow up on any of these stuns. And Coddles are huge damage. We just need to stick around. I need to play with any of these heroes and create action on the map, which is like AKA space for Slark to continue farming. A beautiful hook. And the 4 of us are just marauders now in the bottom lane. The mission is successful as of yet. And I'm even gonna click the tower just to annoy the enemy a bit. They're gonna be pinging like, "Oh, guys, we gotta do something." Aim hammer. And
I need it.
yeah, just staying around them.
And away we go.
Staying around them.
We ride.
Double damage.
Also, I need to think about My build this game, basically it's a Night Stalker and some roots coming out from the Dark Willow, Cold Snap from Invoker. I believe, in my mind, it feels like an amazing 4-staff game. We overplay our hand bottom, and I almost make it out. But 3 of us just died bottom. However, Slurk, he's farming. We're gonna get caught. It's not good. I mean, it's definitely not good, and Pudge even dies. That's terrible. But as you can see, it's a pretty spicy game. There's a lot of tips coming out here.
Hate to be your mid tower right about now.
And despite us dying here, we're gonna need to
Shadows take us.
make a stand somewhere. Actually, no. What's gonna happen here?
Gotta get moving.
I'm just protecting my team. I pop my ult. Somehow, Coddle trades his life for Terrorblade, but we lose the tier 2 mid.
To kill you.
Overall, unfavorable
Takes flight.
for us. I'm just pushing out, pushing out lanes.
Hurry up, Sagan.
I'd like to get a smoke, I think, in this situation and try to meet up with Nyx Assassin, like me and Pudge. Go meet up bottom with Nyx. Anything to like, cause more commotion on the map and let the Slark keep farming. But also it's coming up to be nighttime here,
Moving.
and that's gonna be very terrifying for us. So a big Dagon on Night Stalker. He's getting cut out right before nighttime. Sick kill for us. Nice hook. Nice everything.
Can't stand around here.
Seeing some of the power of Coddle and his slow. Now we're jumping in. A nice meteor hammer on 2, Impale on 2.
Yeah, let's even dodge this.
He's smoked up. Can we finish the Invoker? He's actually surprisingly tanky, but it's an arrow and a big Coddle Blast. We just wiped them. 3 heroes off the map. Losing 3 bottom, or losing 4, and now they're losing 3. Into a tier 1 mid. So, I mean, our team has some sort of coordination going on.
Yeah!
Still, I need to, carry a smoke. I need to bring out another dust.
Riding. Wherever I'm needed.
Walking around as a trio again. This feels good. This is what I like.
On the move.
When I see this happening, I think we're doing kind of the right thing. However, Slark is not respecting the nighttime, and this Slark loves to stay top this game. Or as a player,
Let's go, Sagan.
they have not outgrown this bad habit.
Time to delay. A starfall decides this fight.
And the enemy safe laner does not continue to stay bottom. They're farming around the map. We see Terrorblade, farming our side of the jungle right now. His team is surrounding him,
As bright as
and they're smart because they're not coming bottom anymore. They're not giving us these free kills, so it's up to us to either defend or, push the tier 2 bottom.
the battle awaits.
I've got my TP ready, so that's good at least, and this 4-staff is actually
Betray you.
getting farmed slightly faster than usual for a position 5.
That top tower here.
Somebody scans out the pit, and I know I'm ready to TP in with an arrow. Very good scouting and a Roche, defending tool. It's a huge Coddle Blast. Enemy team is all super low. We just need to finish them off. So I jump in, Starstorm the Terrorblade, try to continue this fight going. Pudge, unfortunately, is caught out putting down a little bit of vision. We have a sentry on the pit, so that's good. And enemy's throwing a bit here. End up getting the first Aegis, and Definitely a huge play for us, you know, after losing these lanes. I think we lost all the lanes. Maybe not bottom all the way, but
There's no honor in preening.
we're kind of coming back here. I'd say we're even, about even, I'd say,
Need to keep
in
moving.
this moment. Enemy has squandered their lead a bit, and yeah, so let's
We have no time to
just keep this going. Gotta think about our next moves coming up here and finishing our items. Again, we're connecting with the Invoker, or connecting with the Nyx Assassin. I knew he was gonna be hunting. I was pinging on the map despite
run.
the enemy scouting me. I just continue to chase, and I die for the Invoker. That's totally fine.
Finders keepers.
Nyx is just scurrying away with his meteor hammer. Pudge wisely gets out this time. Gotta fight like a dog. Think we have ward there? We don't. We don't have ward there. We just know. Oh shit. Pudge.
Quiet's magic.
Yeah, the night times felt very long this game. Yeah, it's nighttime for another minute.
War, returning.
And we have to continue respecting that. I finally get a smoke.
We need to move.
And Force Staff is complete.
We ride.
Now, I know that this is a mistake because, well,
Your mid tower needs a
it's about to become daytime, so maybe it's not a mistake, but I'm calling for a smoke here. And usually it's not good to smoke during nighttime against a Night Stalker. Unless you can isolate one core under vision. And yeah, gonna smoke is 3. What are we gonna do? We run into Terrorblade. That's real. He gets hooked, but I'm already gone upon by this Blink and Night Stalkers. They must have had vision on me or something. They wiped 2 of us already. 3. You know, it is daytime, but Night Stalker has his ult, so it's just rough. It's a bad... It's either bad or unlucky. A little bit of both in that situation, I believe. Yeah, smoking during nighttime. And yeah, 4 of us dropped there. We still have the Aegis on Slark. Probably a bad idea. Enemy still has some good fight in him, as do we, and it's a close game for our last game before we rank up a medal, or not a medal, but just a star. It's gonna be a good one.
We have no time to waste.
It's daytime, dude. This is it. Enemy is insane if they think they can take our tier 3, and yeah, we push them off. A sick arrow from downtown. Let's see if we can follow up on that.
Come on, Sagan.
Try not to get too baited by it. Pudge, tanky boy.
Gotta get moving.
Taking some good invoker spells for us. Slark is going in. He's very low. But he's got the Aegis, so jump in, impale, and meteor hammer hitting some people. Bottle blast from behind, and enemy. I hope the invoker dies here.
I learn more about myself every day.
One more blast.
Sagan.
Just arrowing for anything, and yeah, got him.
Already
Hurry up, Sagan.
So it's pretty much back and forth here. If we didn't get that Roche, and win that Roche fight, you know, we wouldn't be in this position.
No time.
We couldn't have died to that Night Stalker initiation previously.
Yeah. Quickly.
And it wouldn't have allowed us to win this team fight right now.
Moving.
Yeah, we're all here taking down this Dark Willow, and here's an easy hoodwink kill. Yeah, I'm still watching Major Upset, and HBox is timing out people in multiple games. This is something that doesn't happen as much as it used to. I guess it's Peach versus Jigglypuff, which is
Riding.
pretty common, but he did it to Amsa earlier, and yeah, what's going on this tournament, man? This guy, HBox, is trying hard again.
Bottom tower's done for. Your top tower's in trouble.
The battle
So much for your top
awaits.
tower.
The battle waits for no one. Thrilling. What's up next? Where to?
Also, water check. Whoever's watching, make sure to stay hydrated.
And need to keep moving.
Big team fight here in the enemy's triangle. Very dangerous place to fight usually, but we've already killed a few of their heroes. We're gonna continue invading it. Staying well behind my team so that I can follow up with my arrows.
Your choices betray you. We need to move. The battle awaits. Riding. Where to? I can't stand around here. It's mine now. Hurry! Need to keep moving. Night Silver.
And our team, as you might have noticed, continues to occupy the bottom side of the map,
Hurry up, Sagan.
as it is the safest and strongest point for us to fight at.
Me.
We control the
Not yet.
warding spots and fighting around them.
Wherever I'm needed. Need to hurry. No time.
And even encroaching that vision further onto the map, like we're Zerglings.
Keep moving.
Zerg, like we're the Zergs spreading creep in StarCraft 2.
He'd have eaten me if given half a chance. Moving.
And yeah. Sticking together,
And away we go.
staying around the Slark, knowing he's gonna farm mid.
Let's get
I'm
to it.
kind of getting ready for smoke here, but I notice it's nighttime.
Can't sit here and wait.
I call it off. We tried and it failed one time, so we're just gonna stay as a team in the bottom area. And yeah,
Let's go.
more vision. Our kingdom is vast now. We just have to be wary of a potential smoke. I know that Pudge is out of position,
I'm hidden.
so I immediately go up there and try to see if I can back him up.
We have no time to wait.
My force staff gets nullified immediately, which sucks. Pudge is already dead for 40. However, we are still quite strong here. I think we could take a fight with Nyx Assassin.
We
They get the jump though on Slark first. I got another force. At least get him out of there, but the stuns continue to rain down upon him. He's down for 65. I'm on a cliff.
Come on, Sagan.
I jump off the cliff because I'm afraid of Nightstalker ult. However, it's not Nightstalker ult time. And we're just trying to run away. I don't know if Nyx is in Viz right now. He is. So, yeah, I come back to see if I can
And away.
connect with Nyx. He gets the solo kill, though, which is good. And I even come back for Dark Willow. Fudge is back, and the fight has totally broken out here. Fudge is off the mark, and Nightstalker. Yeah, I think we knew that was gonna fucking happen. Yeah, we just overextended there. We didn't have Coddle. No more Slark. We should have got that kill, or I should have let Nyx get a kill and just get out. We got way too greedy there.
Rose just got stomped by the Radiant.
Shake it off. Returning home. No time to delay. The battle waits for no one.
Yeah, we respawn though, and we're respecting the enemy. We're staying on our side of the map, regathering our senses. Slark continuing to farm, not in the best spot, I'd say, because Roche is going to be up again soon. I get gone on. I get to pop my mech and my 20 stick charges. I get a leap off after that extremely long crippling fear. Trying to turn with a ton of damage, using every spell we have, but the hook fucking missed. And this Night Stalker is totally kiting us at the moment. The enemy has had plenty of time to reconnect to this fight, and Pudge getting torn apart by Terrorblade. Slark, though, able to regen up a bit. He's low on mana, and I get jumped on by Night Stalker again. He must have eaten a creep and blinked back in, so the Night Stalker makes some great moves in these team fights. You know, I thought I was making the good moves, keeping myself alive, leaping out. But in the end, sometimes you get played. Opening up a high ground attempt for the enemy team, maybe. But with a Coddle, you know, it's pretty toxic. Should be more afraid of the next Roshan, potentially, and Slark. Be careful, pops the BKB, it's a little early, so trying to get some use out of it, but it's going to expire. Going directly onto the Terrorblade, that's pretty risky as well. And I know that Night Stalker's BKB is going to run out soon, so I'm coming in here, and he's overextended. It's a late crippling fear, and he's going to be down. I'm eating an entire meteor that's 3 times the size of my body, and I'm immediately dead after respawning. At least we killed that pesky Night Stalker. You know, I'm pretty salty about my back-to-back deaths, but the enemy team lost their team fight, and they weren't able to push. But yeah, I believe in this point I should focus on rallying my team around the Roche pit, and he overlapped his ult with Knight, setting up some vision. Might be decent. Still have the Aegis, right? That fresh BKB is going to be big too. I like it.
I shall have my satisfaction. We need to move. My
I
help
think a
is
Yield
needed.
Scepter would be great after these Greaves.
Can't sit here and wait.
Yeah, after the first F I am going Greaves. If one of my teammates aren't going Greaves, I always try to go for it at some point. If not something else, I even, you know, rush it as a first item. It's just very good on Mirana because you can jump in and be in the right position to use it at most times. You're always kind of shadowing around your cores, so when they fall low, you have that natural regen that comes out from the Greaves.
No hand in anger and your pass.
But in this game, in general, it's just a strong tool against an Invoker who wants to do a bunch of AoE, and it's a way of protecting myself against this Night Stalker. As we saw, he blinks onto me and I can't cast any spells, but at least I can cast my items. I guess I can even, you know, purge off of brambles if I get rooted. So there's a few things that are coming out here.
Need to keep moving.
Yeah, my team, we're all together again. We were smoked. We're just pushing bottom as 5, making some action on the map and
Need to keep moving.
trying to stay safe.
No time to stand around.
I think we need to get. Yeah, I've said it before, but yeah, this Roche pit.
Say again?
I don't know if I've lost track of the Roche as I'm doing this commentary or what, but I feel like the pit is important in this moment. It must not be up yet though, because you know we're pushing bottom and the enemy's not here. But I blink in on Nyx. Popping the BKB on Night Stalker. Wasting his BKB, that feels pretty good. The Nyx was able to like carapace or something. He was able to survive a Pudge. Pudge is dead, and now... Yeah, these tips have been non-stop this entire game, so... I don't know why the enemy feels so confident, because we've been slowly coming back, and... You know, it's definitely not easy for the enemy at all. You know, our Pudge might be feeding here and there, but... A good Pudge Aghanim Shard will save somebody's life, and the hook is always going to be strong. As well as Dismember on a Terrorblade, so... It's not feeling too bad.
Where to?
And I'm in a weird spot here. I think Coddle's in a dangerous spot, so I pop my ult. Just by looking at the minimap, and Nyx's bottom, Coddle's bottom. Going on the Terrorblade, he's taking a ton of damage. He forces himself into Sunder, which is extremely ballsy, though. He's caught under the Ignis Fatus, I believe it's called. I throw a little stanky arrow out just to see what I can catch. I do catch the Terrorblade. Booped back under the tower, and he's dead for 75 seconds now. It's our turn to run. Run towards the enemy as fast as we can. Go, go, go! I force myself into a bramble, and there's a fucking icicle in the road I can't walk over, and it's okay. The enemy is getting caught by our Nyx. Nice use of the dust and another missed hook. This Pudge is having a rough game, but we're doing a great job here. Look at us just walking into these brambles. What are we even thinking? It's a very sloppy fight. Oh, it's a very sloppy chase, but the fight under the tower was good, and yeah, we're winning the... We've already won this team fight.
We ride.
I think I'm scared because I'm afraid of the Night Stalker. But yeah, I see a vision of him and I immediately run back.
Let's get
Time to move. Tax time. The outpost is ours.
Very good team fight there by us, and
My help is needed.
we've got the momentum now. We're gonna attempt to push here. I get my Greaves and fly those out as fast as possible.
Let's get to it.
So yeah, the heal out from Coddle and Slark's natural regen is gonna make this push readily available for us. You know, we can walk right up and begin hitting this tower without much need for regen, as well as the stagger we're getting. Picking up that Dark Willow kill, allowing us to continue this push. We really don't want to lose anyone, though. I mean, it's 5-3, and they're not using their buybacks at the moment, so we got to keep this push going as well. As the Greaves, this push is going to be very tough for the enemy to handle. And yeah, they continue chain feeding us now. 4 heroes dead. And that should be an easy set of racks. But a nice trick you can use with the Greaves, something I did was, right before you get the Greaves, or when you pick up and assemble Greaves on your hero, it refreshes your heals. So you can heal with the mech, and then heal with the Greaves. You know, you do get a cooldown, I believe. So you won't get healed twice, but you will get to regen your mana twice, like with the mana boots, and then with Greaves. However, the enemy's back. They're trying their best at a defense here. They do kill Slark. They do kill a lot of us. Pudge is buying back, and I'm throwing out an arrow to defend my Coddle, but the Terrorblade's already metamorphosed and laying into us. I'm going to TP out, and
fear quiets magic.
Nick's trying his best to take care of this Night Stalker himself, though. He eats a creep. Gonna be totally fine. So our team, you know, we had a great push bottom. I wish we would have got those racks. Somehow our creeps or catapults took out the ranged racks for us, which is a nice little cherry on top.
Bad for your top tower.
Stalker again tries to go on me, but so we see those Greaves actually save my life from a DD Night Stalker. Deceptively tanky hero. I've got like 26 armor without the tower buff.
Knocking arrow. Need to hurry.
24 armor, but
I can't do that.
B
We
has
need
a
to
back.
Vanish!
Science magic.
yeah, we lost a fight bottom. The enemy defended, but now we are
Joking.
ready to defend against the enemy because they can't run back and siege us faster than we're responding. You know, the Night Stalker tried to dive me, and they really wanted to get that push on us, but they just couldn't get it going. And we are back putting the pedal to the metal on our end. I haven't said a word in a long time on the VOD because I'm focusing pretty hard on this game too.
Keep moving.
Nice spot of the vision there, and
Say again.
we're all grouped up mid. Capping this is important so we don't get
To control.
flanked, but you know, my team's already in the battle, so this is pretty sus play by me. Definitely not a good position, but I've got the leaps and the force staffs. I get in as fast as possible. We've already lost a Nyx, and I just jump in and Starstorm like 5 things randomly. Putting down vision, doing whatever I can to help this fight. I popped my Greaves even. Now Coddle, he's still got his BKB on, so they jumped on him, but gonna be nullified. Starstorm off the mark. We got some good control here. The Ignis Fatus doing work. And the meatballs are not able to deal too much. Night Stalkers as well.
Your top tower's
Getting dealt with, getting handled here, and here comes the Stampede.
Coming.
Your body was a cage. I just set you free.
Yep, enemies kind of routing here. So we're doing really good, and Terrorblade should have been there at that fight a bit earlier. He's here way too late, and Slark has the Agi stacks easily dealt with. So yeah, enemy's kind of choked. These last 2 attempts on their high ground have been very bad for them. They just chain feed into us. And Slark is very powerful with this Coddle heal as well. It's making it look like an easy high ground.
Let's get to it.
And I'm the only one clicking this tier 3 mid. I've got these catapults to protect. So I'm just clicking it. I'm pretty tanky anyways, and I've got Greaves. I'm gonna pop it. Dark Willow comes in to do something weird. Yeah. I mean, it works. I guess I die, but hopefully they kill the Willow for me. I buy back. Because the Night Stalker's dead, and I want to use my buyback and, you know, try to end the game here, which it looks like we're going to be able to do because my team's cleaning up the enemy cores and broke her down for 100 seconds. It's the green light. It's the green light that tells me go. Just some more vision in Terrorblade once again. Staggered with his team.
Gotta get moving.
Just a bit of uncoordination on the side of the enemy, whereas our team was mostly pretty together. Slark, you know, has pretty sus farming patterns, but more than decent team fighting, seems. Coddle as well loves casting their spells, and very fun to play with and watch. Nyx as well, like these guys both got Dagons and they're just zapping stuff. Gotta respect this type of gameplay. You don't see it that too often.
Away we go.
Enemies making their last stand. They're missing a few heroes still. They're fending us off for quite a long time, and we're not focusing these buildings. So they do have that going on for them. But now that they've kind of ran back into their fountain, we do have a chance to hit these racks. And that we will. We're gonna clean up these mid racks and run away.
Trouble no more. The Radiant's
Come on,
courier's a
Sagan.
goner.
Sagan?
Naturally, rotating to the top. Tier 2. Gonna be easy pickup for us. The enemy's still, gathering their senses. They've been knocked silly, tangled into the side of the ring. Just tangled up in the ropes. Mouth is a bit bloody, and I would really love to take Roche at this point and put a nail in this coffin, but my team's got other plans. I see a fight going on the mid. I pop my defensive ultimate, and we're starting this battle. It's a great start, and yeah. Pudge is taking a bunch of damage. Nightstalker's BKB's already been used up, and now we're just chasing the enemy. They're outside of their base, where they should have been waiting, on their high ground. Probably wait for us to take that tier 2 top, but they don't want to give up that roast for free, so I can understand why they came out. It's just the way they did it. Maybe they should have smoked on us or something. It just didn't work out, and we're just catching them. They're crumbling. They're nothing. And this is when I would probably like to use a tip on that Dark Willow. Really rub that salt in the wound. But I instead mistakenly use it on the Hoodwink. Because I'm a fool.
Need to keep moving. Gotta get moving.
A very petty thing to do by me, but I got tipped in the lane, so I'm gonna wait until I know I'm about to win and tip them right back, just to kind of shove their face in it a bit. It's part of the fun of Dota. Get to be a little sadistic sometimes. Yeah, the enemy though, they fed again, and we're taking that top tower.
Time to delay.
Nothing much to say here.
We bathe in mystery. They're here. Look at you. Let's get to it.
This entire, it feels like this entire game, HBox and Lot have been playing against each other. It's been going on for years. Terrorblade though, yeah, he's dead. Nice sucker. Last stand. Nice try.
Grant me patience.
But this game's over.
For no one.
All right, carry on.
I like to see my team backing up the Pudge for whatever reason. He got the crap tipped out of him, so the nice pause by Coddle there. A little bit of BM here as we take our victory lap. And yeah, they're kind of fountain diving. And I will, another little thing you can do as Murana or any hero is if you have wave clear while you're doing these sieges, during the team fights, it's totally okay to just nuke the enemy creeps during these sieges, because if the enemy's busy fighting and your teammates are busy fighting, if you clear the creeps, then they will take down those towers that much faster for you. So I think I did that. I starstormed a few things during these team fights just to get this push going as fast as possible. But yeah, that's game 2. Win. We rank up. And I hope you guys all have a good one. I'm gonna sign out. We did it. Wow.